Welcome back to Euronews Now. Europe has become the most affected place in the world by the Covid-19 pandemic. Strict measures have been put in place across the continent. Many businesses were told to shut, leaving thousands of employees unable to work. Well, what are the financial repercussions of these countrywide lockdowns as the world tries to contain the outbreak? Marco Pierani is the Director of Public Affairs at Euroconsumers, which is a financial rights network, and he joins us now on the line from Italy. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Good morning.
We're very well aware that at this point of the pandemic, we're still in the early stages of countries trying to deal with it and grapple with it. At this point, what have already the financial implications been across the continent?
Well, according to a survey that we have conducted, already 50% of the households have suffered a money loss. And according to our calculation, we made this survey in the countries where we are present, so Belgium, Italy, Spain, and Portugal. And we are also in Brazil, where we made a survey in Europe. And according to our calculation, the total loss due to COVID-19 until now is 1 billion and for Belgium, 12 billion 3 for Italy, 1 billion for Portugal, and 6 billion 3 for Spain. So the result of this is already really worrying, and the impact on household is terrific.
For individual households, where is it? What factors of financial slowdown or other parts of the industry is it that's having an impact on the income for each individual household?
Well, of course, it's you lose what you already spend for example, for a travel or for things that goods that cannot be delivered, but also for your professional activities. 30% report of the consumer that we interviewed report the loss in their professional activities.
And which industries is it that's suffering the hardest?
Well, our survey has been made on the households. So what we are highlighting now is also that when we are approving also a European level, and we really call for European institutions not to lose sight on consumer and citizens in this crisis. So not only to help businesses that are in crisis, but also consumer and citizens and households, because we have to protect their purchase power in order to relaunch the economy. This is as important.
Happening? Sorry to interject. What are governments and authorities doing to try and protect people's finances and, their income?
Well, for example, they can stop the payment of mortgages or any other tiny things at this specific moment. But what we are really in favor is to have these coronavirus bonds, but not provided that are not only helping companies, but they preserve purchase power of households. Another measure could be tax incentives for collective purchase, that this will relaunch the economy. What we have,
we're going to be talking about the coronavirus bonds just in a moment on the programme. But just finally, and briefly if you could, because we're short on time, when everything gets back going again, we don't know when that is, how quickly do you think it will be that the economy can get booted back up again and people's general household income goes back to normal?
Well, it will take, we expect that this will be long. We are entering in a war economy, and in a war economy, what we have to understand is that we have to stop thinking in an individualistic way. We have to cluster together consumer, business, and institution. And consumer organization like Euroconsumer can become a platform to relaunch an economy that should think in a different way for the future. So we have to really think about the future now to relaunch the economy in a collective way.
Thank you very much for speaking to us, Marco Pierani, Director of Public Affairs at Euroconsumers, which is a financial rights network. Really appreciate your time.